Have you ever felt stuck, like there's an invisible force holding you back from what you truly want to achieve? You're not alone. And today, I want to share a story that might just change the way you see those invisible walls forever. A long time ago, on a warm evening filled with the smell of popcorn and sawdust, a little boy named Arjun tugged at his father's hand with uncontainable excitement. "Please, Baba, I want to see the circus," he begged, his eyes shining brighter than the colored bulbs strung above the entrance. His father smiled, ruffled his hair, and bought 2 tickets. As they stepped into the magical world of the traveling circus, music blared, clowns tumbled, and the air buzzed with wonder. But the show hadn't started yet, so his father decided to give Arjun a special preview. Holding his tiny hand, he walked him past row after row of cages and tents where the circus animals waited. They saw proud lions pacing behind iron bars, monkeys swinging from ropes, and parrots flashing feathers of emerald and ruby. Finally, they stopped in front of the elephants, the gentle giants everyone adored. Arjun's mouth fell open. There stood a massive elephant, its skin wrinkled like old leather, swaying quietly. Yet, something strange caught the boy's eye. This enormous creature, strong enough to uproot trees, was not locked in a heavy cage or chained with thick iron. Instead, only a thin, ordinary rope was tied loosely around one of its ankles, fastened to a small wooden stake in the ground. The rope looked as if Arjun himself could snap it with a single tug. Arjun stared, completely confused. "Baba," he whispered, pulling his father's sleeve, "why doesn't the elephant just break the rope and run away? He's so big and strong." His father knelt down, surprised by the sharp question. He too had never thought about it before. Together they called the mahout, the elephant's keeper, who was resting nearby. "Uncle," the boy asked innocently, "that rope is so thin. Why does the elephant stay tied?" The mahout gave a knowing smile, tinged with a little bit of sadness. "When this elephant was just a baby, he began, no bigger than you. We tied him with this very same rope. Back then, it was strong enough to hold him. He pulled and pulled, day after day, trying to break free, but he never could. After hundreds of failures, he finally stopped trying. He decided in his heart that the rope was unbreakable. Now, even though he has grown into the strongest animal in the circus, he still believes that little rope can hold him forever. So he doesn't even try anymore." Arjun stood silently, looking up at the mighty elephant who could crush mountains, yet remained a prisoner to a belief planted long ago. The boy's father placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. That night, under the bright circus lights, as jugglers flew through the air and acrobats soared, Arjun barely watched the performance. He kept thinking about the elephant who had forgotten his own strength. This simple yet profound story teaches us one of life's greatest truths. The strongest chains are not made of iron. They are made of old beliefs. Many of us, just like that elephant, carry invisible ropes from our past. These are the voices from our childhood, our early failures, or criticisms that told us, "You can't do it. It's impossible. You're not smart enough." Or people like us just don't succeed. Think about it. As a child, maybe you tried something and failed. Maybe someone you looked up to told you that you weren't good at math, or art, or public speaking. At that time, like the baby elephant, you believed them. That belief became your rope. You pulled and pulled a few times, but the feeling of failure or embarrassment was too strong. So, you stopped trying. Years go by. You grow stronger, wiser, and more capable with every passing day. You have so much more knowledge and experience now. You are a completely different person. And yet, when faced with a similar challenger, new job opportunity, a creative project, a chance to speak up, that old rope tightens. The old voice whispers in your ear, "Remember, you can't do this." And just like the giant elephant, you don't even try. You believe you're still tied by that same flimsy rope, and you accept it as your reality. But what if you decided, right now, to question that rope? What if you realized that the stake in the ground isn't even real anymore? The failures of your past do not define the potential of your present. The opinions of others from years ago are not facts. They are just stories, and you have the power to write a new one. True freedom and success begin the moment we dare to challenge those old beliefs. It starts when we decide to give it one more pull. That pull might be applying for that job you think you're not qualified for. It might be picking up that guitar you haven't touched in years. It might be signing up for a class or just speaking your mind in a meeting. The first pull might feel scary. The rope might feel tight. But you are not the same person you were when that rope was first tied. You are stronger. You are wiser. You are more resilient. And with one determined tug, you might find that the rope snaps. You might discover that the only thing holding you back was a memory. So, I ask you, what is your rope? What is the old belief that has kept you tethered in one spot, while your true potential is waiting just beyond its reach? Identify it, look at it, understand where it came from, and then make a conscious decision to test its strength. Give it a pull. You might just surprise yourself. Believe in your power. Your past failures were not life sentences. They were lessons. Every no you ever heard was not a wall. It was a redirection. The strength you have today is more than enough to break any chain from yesterday. Keep trying, keep pushing, and remember the story of the elephant. Don't let a memory dictate your destiny. No chain, real or imagined, can ever hold you back once you realize your own strength. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you unleash your full potential. I'll see you in the next video.